This ABC 15 Flash Briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. Straight up.
Hi there, I'm Kaylee O'Kelly with your top stories from ABC15 Arizona. The mask debate gets heated for a Scottsdale Unified Board meeting there. It was abruptly canceled as several people who were there refused to mask up.
Ladies and gentlemen, the chair moves to recess this regular meeting of the Scottsdale Unified Number 48 Governing Board. Is there a second?
Second.
Vice President Sanowski, second. It is moved and seconded that the Governing Board of Scottsdale Unified recess this regular meeting of...
Okay, this is a school board meeting. Scottsdale Unified School District, okay? Those community members voicing how they feel over the school district continuing to keep their mask mandate in place through next week. The superintendent releasing a statement calling what happened, quote, disappointing, and says they understand differing opinions, but the district falls on the side of doing what's within its authority to do in order to protect the safety and the well-being of students and staff members. And that meeting, of course, will be rescheduled. Wow. A big milestone in the vaccine distribution. The CDC says 60% of American adults have been able to get at least one dose of a COVID-19 vaccine. More people of color are getting shots. The agency says they represent 51% of vaccinations in the past 2 weeks. And the CDC adds that 3.5 million people between the ages of 12 and 17 have been able to get at least one dose. The American Academy of Pediatrics saying children do make up about 14% of all new coronavirus cases here in the U.S. Parents, if your kids need a vaccine, you can head to St. Vincent de Paul School and Church at 51st Avenue today from 9 to 4. Your child can get a vaccine and you will not be needing an appointment. A group of volunteers here in the Valley are responding to the COVID-19 crisis in India. COVID-related deaths continue to break record highs, and the crisis, it is far from over. The Phoenix chapter of the global nonprofit SRLC has been fundraising and collecting donations to send critical supplies to India, including oxygen concentrators, CPAP and BiPAP machines, as well as ventilators. Well, as we do approach the summer travel season, airlines are concerned about the growing number of unruly passengers on flights. The Federal Aviation Administration announcing this week its largest fine to a passenger this year. A man who punched a flight attendant and tried to get in the cockpit will now have to pay more than $52,000. Since January, the agency has proposed nearly $350,000 in total fines. And airlines say that they've referred more than 1,300 cases involving unruly passengers to the FAA. Violations were identified in 350 of those cases. My goodness, what is going on? Well, a new bar and restaurant is planning to open along Roosevelt Row in downtown Phoenix. And to get there, well, you have to take an elevator to the basement. It's called Rough Rider, an ode to the first U.S. volunteer cavalry during the Spanish-American War, led by Teddy Roosevelt. It is located in the 1001 building near Central and Roosevelt. The underground restaurant will offer an American Southwest menu, a raw bar, and cocktails inspired by the late 1800s.
Cocktails are all based in the late 1800s. Punches, cobblers, juleps, flips. We use a lot of old school techniques as far as how we're making them. Instead of fresh fruit, we're doing jams or preserves, but very traditional, very simple.
And the owners are hoping to open sometime next month. It's one of 20 bars or restaurants expected to open downtown Phoenix this year. And you can see the list under the Things to Do section on our website, abc15.com.
Time now for that most accurate forecast. I'm meteorologist Iris Hermosillo. We are getting hotter today. Breezes are also going to start to pick up, with breezes essentially sticking around through the end of the week, even into Saturday. Now, those winds will be a factor the next few days, but again, today's still going to be pretty hot with temperatures reaching the hundreds. But those hundreds, they're going to be short-lived. Temperatures will be falling after today and by quite a bit by Friday as we track a storm system that approaches that's going to bring those stronger winds, even a chance for some showers. Now, today will be mostly sunny and dry. Look for a high of 101 in Phoenix, so it is going to get hot this afternoon. Temperatures climbing a little quicker, and we're going to see those triple digits across much of the Phoenix metro area with a high of 100 in Queen Creek and in Glendale, 101 in Tempe, Ahwatukee, and at Phoenix Sky Harbor. We're also in the hundreds in parts of western Arizona, including Bullhead City, Yuma, and Lake Havasu, mid-70s in Flagstaff with low 80s today for spots like Payson. Now again, the triple digits short-lived. We'll reach them today, but then after today we start to drop. Tomorrow still looking for highs in the upper 90s, but then we'll drop even further by Friday. Friday with a high of just 89 degrees in Phoenix, believe it or not. So it is going to be another cooler day as we wrap up the week, just as it was earlier this week when we started it, right? Temperatures will stay in the low 90s Saturday and Sunday too, so it should be a pretty nice weekend if you do want to get outdoors. So here's what's happening. Our storm system that came through the last few days, it's moving to the east. High pressure, that's what's bringing the heat today. That ridge of high pressure will send temperatures into the hundreds. There's a slight chance of a few showers in northeast Arizona, otherwise looking drier across the state today. Then going into tomorrow, we start to see more clouds ahead of this next storm system that approaches from the west. That's what's going to crank up the winds. We start to feel some stronger breezes today. They'll get even stronger Thursday and Friday. And this storm may bring in a little bit of moisture with potentially a few showers developing in the valley overnight Thursday into very early Friday morning. About a 10% chance for rain. We're likely not going to see a whole lot, but the potential is there for a few light showers. And then eastern Arizona is where we'll see a little bit better moisture. That storm system doesn't officially move in, but again, it's going to bring the winds for the next several days and into the weekend, increasing that fire danger too. For the valley, about a 10% chance of a shower Thursday and Friday. Today, those breezes start to pick up around the state, getting breezy here in the valley and breezy in northern Arizona. And then tomorrow, those winds get even stronger with fire weather warnings and also wind advisories in place across parts of northern Arizona. Temperatures dropping after today, upper 80s by the end of the week.
And for the latest headlines, weather, and traffic, head to abc15.com or download our free mobile app. Make it a great day.
This ABC 15 Flash Briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. Straight up.